What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another vinyl update. I know it's been like really long. The last one I did was back in August, so it's been like over 2 months. Since then I have picked up quite a few records, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show them to you guys. So let's get started. The first two I'm gonna show are actually 7 inches. This first one is Blue Dream by Turnover. This is one of their EPs that came out I think in 2014. It's actually like a really pretty shade of blue that goes with the cover, of course. This is like my favorite shade of blue ever. But wait till you see the back of this, guys. It gets even better. On the back you can see they've added some green in there, and I just love the way this looks. These two colors look really good together, and I don't know, I just love the way this looks, especially when it spins. The next 7 inches is actually another one from Turnover as well. This one came out a few months ago in the springtime, and it only has 2 songs on it. It's their newer songs, Humblest Pleasures and Change Irreversible. This is what this one looks like on the front, and then on the back we have like a little more of a pink and green. So I don't know, it's just kind of an interesting looking pressing. I really liked it. I love these 2 songs, and I'm a big Turnover fan, as you guys know, so I just had to go ahead and pick this one up. So this next LP I actually already showed in a different vinyl update in the past, but this is actually a different pressing of Rooms of the House by Law Dispute. Me and my boyfriend actually made a trade. He went into his local record shop, I don't know which one it was, but he went into a record store. They had this one by Law Dispute, and I think their very first debut album, and he picked both of those up. And I was so jealous because this one is actually purple. It looks like this is like a really dark red, almost maroonish purple, kind of similar to my shirt. But anyways, the original one that I already showed you guys was just black. And I had no idea at the time when I purchased that there was even like a colored version out there, but I didn't really care that much. I just wanted the record. But like I said, John picked this one up, and I already had the black one, so we just kind of traded because he knows that I'm a bigger fan. I'm like obsessed with this album, so he was kind enough to, you know, trade off with me, and I'm super grateful because I seriously love this record. Next up we have Bad Vibrations by A Day to Remember. This is their newest album that just came out, which I have been loving lately, and I actually pre-ordered this from their website, so it is the cool looking one that's like yellow and purple. I know it looks different on my camera, but it's more of like a yellowish and purple color. And yeah, I don't know, I just kind of like the way this one looks. It's just different. I also love the way this little sleeve looks. It's pretty cool. Next up we have From Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy. This was finally repressed at Hot Topic actually, and I'm so grateful that I was like aware that this was happening, and I was like one of the first people to actually order it. A lot of people didn't even really know about this. I'm sure some people still don't know about this. This is actually has 2 discs, but they look like this, and it really matches the fucking album cover. It's, oh my gosh. And this sounds so good on vinyl. I know a lot of people were saying that it sounds like shit. Like, I don't think so. On my player it sounds just fine. Like, I absolutely love the way it sounds. So Fall Out Boy is my favorite band, so I had to get my hands on one of these. Next we have Luna and the Wild Blue Everything by Matt Caracas, lead singer of Citizen, and I already did an album of the month on this record. I honestly think it is so good. It's very chill and relaxing, mainly acoustic, so if you're into that kind of music you'll love this. And I was just listening to it so much when it came out, and I really fell in love. So there was no way I was going to pass up buying this one on vinyl, because I'm sure it is a little bit more limited since he's not like a super famous, you know, singer. But this is what it looks like, and I love this. Like, oh, these 2 colors are so pretty together. It's like baby blue and white. I love it. It looks so good. And just like From Under the Cork Tree was repressed, so was InfinityOnHannah. This is one of my favorite albums like ever. Like, I still can't pick like what my favorite Fall Out Boy album is. I've been saying Foley for like ever, but honestly this and Cork Tree and Foley are like all fucking just flawless to me. Like, I'm just obsessed with all of them. But this one I recently fell in love with all over again when I finally played it on my record player. And this pressing also sounds incredible. I think it sounded fucking beautiful. I want to play this like all the time because it actually sounds really good. But wait till you guys see how this looks. Oh my god, like, I'm seriously in love with this. This is definitely one of my favorite looking pressings that I own because honestly this is just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Guys, if you haven't got your hands on this, you need to go buy it right now. It's still available at Hot Topic. What are you waiting for? Hopefully you guys know as well that from recent videos of mine I've been talking about a band called Balance and Composure a little bit more because I recently kind of got into them, and this right here is so fucking good. This album is The Things We Think We're Missing and it's their second studio album, and I think this is like the best thing ever that they've ever done. I really love their newest album, and their first one is pretty good as well, but this right here is just like perfect to me. It's just so awesome. Please go ahead and check this out. Promise me you'll check it out. It's so fucking good and very underrated. But this is kind of cool. I love the way this looks. I love this color scheme, of course. But the record is actually just red like this. It goes with the theme. There's been prettier pressings released for this record, but obviously it came out in 2013, so it's a couple years old, and you're not really going to be able to find all those other limited edition ones, so I got just the red one, but I'm happy with it still. I didn't really care what it looked like, because I just think the music sounds good enough, so it doesn't really matter to me. So this next record is actually Enema of State by Blink-182, and this was actually a gift from a viewer of mine, and wondered if she could send me this vinyl, which is actually new. It's a newer pressing. It's like a really pretty blue. I love this shade. It's like really cool looking. It's like a deep blue. She was nice enough to just send it to me, you know, free of charge, like just as a gift, and I really appreciate it. Like, that was so kind of her. Last but not least, we have Revolution Radio by Green Day. This is their newest album that I'm actually really loving. I did not do an album review of this. Sorry everyone. But this record I actually really enjoy. I think a lot of you guys, you know, assume that because I did not talk about it, you know, in a video or whatever, that I like don't like it, which is completely false. This was a pre-order from Green Day's web store. It's a translucent red and it looks perfect with the theme of the album. I really love the way this looks. I just went ahead and pre-ordered it obviously before I heard the album, but because Green Day are like a really, you know, huge band that are one of my favorites. Alright guys, so those are the records that I managed to pick up in the last 2 or so months since my last update. And I'm not sure when the next one's going to be out. Probably not actually until after Christmas, to be honest with you, because from now until then, I'm not spending like any money on anything. There are 2 exceptions though. Hot Topic's doing a repressing of Panic at the Disco records. I don't remember what the exact dates of them, but they're coming up soon, I think in November and December, so I'm going to get those, the ones that I don't already have. Aside from that, I'm not going to be buying any records, so you're going to have to wait till like after Christmas when I get some gifts from people, and then I will showcase all of those for you guys. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. I'd hugely appreciate it. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you want more videos just like this. I talk about bands, concerts, all my favorite music right here every single Wednesday and occasional Saturdays. So if you're interested, hit that button please. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week and I will see you guys next time.